Hey, come with me. Do you know who made, created, designed the actual original Rambo knife? I didn't know. I didn't know that there was actually a person. A lot of times on movies, you think it's just like staged, set, prop person says, "Hey, go down to Walmart and buy a Bowie knife because we're making a movie about some guy who happens to be a disgruntled military personnel who's going home and he decides he wants to start killing law enforcement because they did him wrong. All he wanted to do is hitchhike through town. That's all." But yeah, there's actually a guy. His name's Gil Hibben. I think I'm saying his name right. Gil Hibben. Gilhibben. So this fella is an actual dude. And he created, designed the Rambo knife. You know what he also did? He designed the first line of Browning hunting knives in 1968. He's kind of an older fella, if you think about it. I think he's in his 80s now. I wasn't even born in 1968. I wasn't born until 1970. So that's pretty interesting to me. I have one of his knives. Woo! A buddy of mine lent it to me a while back, and I haven't gotten around to researching what the knife actually was. My vision isn't that great these days, so when I see little etching on the blades these days, I got to take a picture of it or I got to get a magnifying glass. Because if you take a picture of it with your cell phone, you can then zoom it out. You can actually see that there's something on there of some kind of informative nature. Well, Gil Hibben designed this knife. This knife is interesting, to say the least. Now, if you were to buy this knife, this is the Hurricane, the Gil Hibben Hurricane. If you were to buy this knife, it costs you about 43, 44 bucks. 59 euro. Yeah, euro. The handle material is aluminum, 6061 aluminum. Clip steel. It's a liner lock. The blade material, it says D2 tool steel. All I can find online is 7CR17 steel blade material. So I'm not really sure what the blade material is. The action's pretty good. It's on bearings. Now listen to this flip. Sounds pretty good. If you ask me, it's a little mushy in the sound. There's the action. It's got a flipper right there. It also has a pretty nice, like, flipping fuller kind of. It's a line that goes all the way through though. You can get a reverse flick off of it. It has G10. I don't want to call this inlay because it is actually protruding from the knife quite a bit. You see that? We're looking at an eighth of an inch or so. It comes off of the knife. Me, I don't think that's necessary. It would be really slick maybe with carbon fiber. Much thinner, whatever. The knife is very light. So I'm able to get a good grip on it. But there is a hot spot with this clip. It says Hibben knives. Hibben knives. I'm pretty sure Gil wasn't a manufacturer. So the OEM on this could be, if I had to guess, it's made in China. I don't even know if Kershaw does OEM. But something like that. Who knows? It has the barrel spacers. And the pocket clip is tipped down, not deep carry, not reversible. Piece of history here, folks. Gil Hibben. Check this guy out. He designed the first Rambo knife and the first line of Browning hunting knives. And now I have one of his flippers in my hand to review as we speak. One of my buddies lent this to me, and I'll have to get it back to him here pretty soon so that he can get out there and do some Rambo stuff with his Gil Hibben custom knife. I think it's worth every bit of $44. Not bad at all. just don't know 7CR17 is good enough steel for me. I'm getting kind of snobby about my blade steel these days. I like it. That aside, told you I've been kind of butthurt over Blade HQ. Went in and I thought I canceled the order. Of course, they didn't cancel the order. And all of a sudden, they mysteriously shipped it out the same day I tried to cancel the order. So I got a USPS tracking number. I'll probably get the knives in a couple days. I'm going to take a look at them. If I like them, I'll keep them. If I don't, I'm going to return them. If I don't like all of everything in the package, I'm returning it all. I'm not keeping any of it. Because I'm butthurt.